Everyone sees the success, but no one sees the journey behind it. Hello, everyone. My name is Hina. I hope you all are doing well. So, this video is about how I came to Australia as an international student with zero experience. But apart from that, I landed a full time job in just a span of 2 years, being just on a student visa. So, if you're a student planning to come here in Australia or any other different country and planning to move abroad, or you guys are like already here, this story is just for you. Okay, so first thing first, I want to share the first part of this video, that is the student life hustle here in Australia, in which I will talk to you about my first job as a team member in Domino's. Yes, I started my first job as a team member in Domino's in Australia. Of course, many people or many students who come up here, they land their first job in any of the hospitality industry, because of course that's the go-to thing any student can grab easily. But this video is not only talking about that, but from that how you can build a full-time career. So first thing first, when I first landed in Australia, everything just felt new. The work environment, the people, the culture. I was nervous, I was excited, but to be honest, on the other side, I was a little bit scared. But one thing I knew for sure, I haven't come to a different country for just this thing. I have come to this country for something I want to achieve in my life. Talking about my first job as a team member in Domino's, working as a team member was not easy, especially when you come from a country where your mom and your dad take care of you like you are just a 5-year-old kid, even though you are 18 plus. When I started working in Domino's, the hours felt so long. Sometimes the nights was so cold for me and my hands like smell like a pizza dough 24/7. Sorry, a blumper up here, but yeah, it is true. But that job has taught me a very important lesson, and a key piece to take forward in any job role that I'm gonna do is resilience. Resilience is a key piece that I have taken into my accountability when I had started working in Domino's. Pizza boxes, late night shifts, phone ringing. That's what a hospitality industry is all about. And while most of the students were waiting for their shifts to get in, I was waiting for a new challenge every time I was working. And that has helped me to level up in my game as working as a team member there and become a shift runner. Now, shift runner is a thing where you are the manager in a way in charge, but you are not a manager, you are just a team leader. So that's what a shift runner role is in Domino's. Now, becoming a shift runner and leveling up was not what I have thought for, but I think so with learning and motivating myself and putting a bit of extra hard work on my shift has helped me to grow up there. After leveling up to the shift runner role, like in just a short span of time, and I have like started learning more, for example, like how to run a shift, how to handle the customer when we are having busy peak periods, and how to motivate the team when they are feeling overwhelmed because of the pressure. So I just thought it just wasn't about doing a job, it is like I was just building skills side by side. So I have given my best shot in whatever the job I was doing, because my dad has taught me one thing: your education and your knowledge never goes in waste. So I think so that was a mindset that was always had in me, and I think so because of that I have put a mindset that I was not just doing a job, but I was also building skills alongside. And before I knew it, I became a shift runner for a student with no local experience. That was a very huge thing. And this was the moment, I realized that hard work speaks every language. And then within 2 years, before I even completed my graduation, I was offered a full-time position as a Domino's manager. I don't think so this wasn't a luck, because I think so it was my pure hard work that I have put in the company for the span of the time I was with them. This was like showing up every day, even on the days I don't feel like working. And around the same time, something big happened. Immigration announced that the Domino's or any of the food industry outlet, like the fast food outlet, like Hungry Jack's and Domino's, were eligible. Like Domino's or the Hungry Jack's managers or the restaurant managers are eligible to apply PR in Victoria. And my hard-working mindset suddenly had a direction, like a real pathway or real future. But to my destiny, not everything will come to me easy. And the hard part came in my life, and the hard part is I have to, like, my store got changed from a franchisee to a corporate store, and that has changed the whole vibe. Like, if I talk you about, I just felt like why during my time when I can eligibly apply for my PR. Like, my store got changed, and the vibe, the culture, the environment, everything just like felt so different. I tried to settle in so hard, and I'm telling you guys, I really did. I have put all the hard work for weeks and weeks and weeks, but then at point came where I realized that this wasn't the right place for me, because the ambience and the work culture working in a franchisee store to a corporate store just suddenly dropped, just suddenly changed. And then, of course, like, instead of giving up, I started applying again. And sometimes I think so, leaving something is not about that you are quitting that. Sometimes it's about choosing yourself. So I have like continuously apply for few job roles while I was working in Domino's, and of course there was no work environment that I was looking for. And then while I was applying for the job roles as a manager in different food outlet, I got a new opportunity popping in my email as a manager in Salsas. And yeah, so if you guys don't know, Salsas is a Mexican brand, completely different from Domino's. Okay, it's a two very different food outlets. But yeah, of course, I prepared myself, I believed in myself, and I cracked the interview. Because yeah, of course, to the experience that I have built as working as a manager in any of the hospitality industry has helped me to get the job. And I started to work as a manager in Salsas, which was my another milestone as a student, you know. But every job teaches you something, and Salsas has taught me this, that not every opportunities give you a work-life balance. So of course my work in the Salsas was flowing, everything was going good, but I was working like all weekends, like, and I had barely time for myself. And again, I had to take a very difficult decision about to quit in this job, and I resigned in like 4 months of time. The thought of like switching job from having a stable full-time role and a comfortable role as a manager in Domino's, where I have like years of experience working, and then switching the job to a different food outlet and stuff. I was trying to find a right fit and a right job opportunity for me, which will help me to have a better career. And in that span of time and everything, I can today say that, and I'm very proud to say that, I have got a new job again as a full-time manager at Yochi. So Yochi is a very popular brand in Australia. It is a desert place. So can you see this, like, from a fast food Domino's to a Mexican brand Salsas to a desert place Yochi. But one thing that stays same is my working as a manager role, or a very, not a team member role, not a team leader role, but as a manager role. So that's the key point about this video. Whatever the odd jobs you do as an international student, doesn't matter. Try to learn skill, try to gain skill, try to work on yourself. Even though if you don't have a full-time job in that field, that's fine, that's okay. But to have a full-time job in another field to a designated position gives you a whole lot of confidence and a whole lot of a different career and help you boost throughout, you know. And as we are on the end of this video, I just want you all to tell you guys, please never forget these 3 key pieces that I have learned, that you know, your own hard work will like open doors that your background could never open that doors for you. The second key piece is like your dedication and the determination will speak louder than your accent, you know. And the third key piece is that your journey will inspire someone else. So yeah, like that's the end piece. Like if you're international students, you know, struggling with work or the visa rules or trying to find a direction, trust me guys, I was been there, I was one of you. And in this video I have like shown you how I have turned my student job, you know, just a normal student job, into a full-time career, like a real career. So yeah guys, this was my story. This is my work life for the period of 2 to 3 years in Australia, from being a student team member at Domino's to having a full-time manager role in one of the Australia's most popular dessert brand. And I just want to like say one thing: if I can do it guys, so you guys can, you know. And if my story has like inspired you or given you some of the insights and about the real job market in Australia, please don't forget to like, subscribe and follow my channel, and yeah, and share with someone who needs a little motivation today. And comment down below if you want me to make more such kind of videos about student life, work opportunities, or building a life in Australia. So yeah, I will see you around again in my next YouTube video. Just keep showering all your love, all your likes, all your comments, all the subscriptions, and I'm gonna give all the insights. So guys, thank you for watching. Follow for more. And yes, one more thing, it is just the beginning. Okay guys, see ya, toodles, bye.